Lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three. Washington right side, outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. The three. Doesn't go for him. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And just over a minute played here to start the game. From deep, Payne knocks down the triple. Payne's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a three of his own.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Payne against Thompson from deep three-point land. Memphis with a rebound. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Outside Davis. Irving looking around. And the basket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Over Irving. And it's Morant missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Out to the wing. Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Thompson outside. The three from Washington. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. Oh!
Wow!
Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
Morant against Irving. Davis with a screen on Morant. Irving for 3. Can't get it to drop. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Memphis ahead, leading by a point. Don't go away. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Irving for 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 11 points.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. Pippen, no good.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Pass to Jackson. Clark with the screen. With the floater. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Clark, the pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Now here's Bain. Fires the 3. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Bain. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Irving. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Back to Morant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Up top, Dinwiddie, guarded by Bain. Davis, the pass to Gafford. Back to Davis. Easy 2 for AD.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Bain, the pass to Wells. Gafford with the block. Washington left side. Pass to Dinwiddie. And he's going for the... Oh! AD! An easy target on the lob.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward. Here's Wells. No points yet. Stolen by Gafford. And here's the fast break. Washington, a good look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 6. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Wells. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Wells has got his first basket.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Gafford with a screen on Morant. Here's Irving. The shot off that time. Morant with a defensive effort. Grizzlies trail by 4. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. As good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Irving, hounded by Morant. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Here's Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Bane, the pass to Wells. Down low. Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Outside Irving. Gafford with a screen on Morant. Irving for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Morant against Irving. Morant, no good.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw's good from Thompson. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Desmond Bane.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And the basket by Clark.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Morant with it. He's got 16. Clark with the screen. The 3 is up. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Grizzlies trail by 3. Derek Lively is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Marshall passes to Irving. No good with a layup. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Bane surveying the D. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And that one's good. Irving.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pippen pass to Clark. Here he goes. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just 3 to shoot. Irving for 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Jackson with a screen on Thompson. Bane, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Washington, high post. Morant against Irving. Shoots over Morant. Another one falls for Dallas.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
Morant against Irving. Tough points from Ja.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And that one's good. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant finesses it home.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
against Irving. Shoots over Morant. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 5. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Irving against Morant. Oh, stolen by Morant. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, it seems like the heady move right now. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Morant against Irving. Count it!
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Jackson for 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. 5 ticks left in the fourth. Here's Wells. Misses the shot. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Boy, they didn't make it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And now the Lakers starting group. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. And the slam by Moody.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Green. Butler with the ball. The three ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. And that one, good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Reeves. The Warriors making the shot. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Butler from outside, and no good that time. Hachimura against Butler. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Tries a three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Doncic against Curry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. Here's now 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Warriors leading by 3. Jackson Davis finds Hield. Shoots the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, Reeves. James looking around. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Payton. Three-pointer, Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Oh, goodness.
Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. Back to Reeves. That one goes in. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Hield. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And they double up LeBron from deep. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. 10 points for him.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Green with a screen for Curry. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Here's LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
Timeout. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Peyton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Goodwin's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Goodwin dishes to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Goodwin. Pocket 6. Butler hammering it home.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside, fires from deep. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Moody. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Doncic way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And here's Reeves outside. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 9. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeBron's got 9.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Back to Curry.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Reeves right side. The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Butler kicks to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Pass to Hayes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Reeves. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Green. Green with a screen on Reeves. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Hachimura. No scoring in this one. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Pass to Moody. .122 left in the third quarter. Curry, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Hayes. Now James, defended by Moody. 6 to shoot. James absorbing hits on the drive.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Reeves with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Peyton, he's checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And Hield subbed in for Curry.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Lakers making a switch here. Connects checked in. Peyton against Reeves. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Curry. Rebound the Lakers. James with it. Pass to connect. Jacks up a 3. Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Up top, Hield. James covering. Hield, the pass to Curry. Hield with it. The 15-footer. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Hield's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Anytime Hield shoots it inside the line, you just assume it's going in.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Now, here's Moody, covered by LeBron. Inside, here's Curry. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Reeves. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the
LeBron
game.
James on the wing, defended by Moody. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. Curry, that's good.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
With the step back, here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Pajemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry passes to Green. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Curry against Doncic. Curry kicks to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. No good from outside. And here is Los Angeles now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Doncic feeling it out. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Austin Reeves. Third personal foul. First team foul.
.36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Doncic against Curry. They double team Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hachimura comes with the double team. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
The 3 from LeBron. The shot, no good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Dort against Thompson. Washington outside. Back to Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Here's Davis following the bucket by the Thunder. it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
To the left wing. Washington passes to Thompson. Outside Davis to stop the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
And Allie, thank you for that. Yep, that one's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. Outside Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Thunder leading by 6. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Marshall. Now here's Davis. Dinwiddie outside. Unloads. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Davis has got 6 points.
Confident shot from AD, committing to taking that jumper.
Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him. It's good.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Mavericks trail by 8. Dinwiddie outside. Inside. Here's Davis. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Give him 8 points now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shots. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. Deflected. Here's Marshall. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Lively. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Dinwiddie with it. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Wallace outside. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Good chance here for Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive, BA, in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Here's Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he draws so many fouls with his length. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Good on the bucket. Dort's gotten his second bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Davis from behind the arc. Davis showing his range.
Well, you combine AD's length and his skill, and when he's on like this, he's unstoppable.
The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Thompson. The 3 from Holmgren. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Joe. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Holmgren gets it to go.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
That shot, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Dallas on top, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Anthony Davis, Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Washington in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Now here's Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander, and he can't bank that one in. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Davis.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Pass to Washington. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Here's Irving. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Pass to Davis. To the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis. Irving's got 6.
And Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Holmgren with a screen on Irving. To the paint. Chet not messing around inside. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Outside Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Washington passes to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Dort. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Thompson outside. Washington outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Washington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And here is Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Williams. Davis with a rebound.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Irving looking around. For the tie. And he takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 12.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. Irving for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Derek Lively.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. Challenged the defense with it that time.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Williams. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Mavericks trail by 4. Washington outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. And the shot's good by Irving.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Pass to Hartenstein. Throws it up high. Thompson with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. And the layup falls.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Williams on the wing. The 3 sends it home from 3-point land. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Irving, pass to Davis. Gafford with the ball. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Hartenstein. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Pass to Holmgren. Nice D from Gafford. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Launches it from deep, and it's Washington missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill.
Claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. Here's Morant. Podziemski grabs the board. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies on offense. On the wing, Bane. He's defended by Podziemski. To the paint, here's Wells. And he lays it straight in. Wells has got the first basket of the game for Memphis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Moody. Here's Butler. Sweet little floater.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Curry against Morant. Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Outside Curry. Right side, Green. Back to Curry. The tray. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Such a big release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his 3-point shooting.
Pippen kicks to Bane. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Both good from the line that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Back to Kuminga for the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark finds Pippen. Clark with it. Inside. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Memphis also making a switch. Wells is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Kuminga. Here's Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Jackson passes to Clark. And it's Looney with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Here's Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And David West in the Bay Area tonight. He has to be pleased with the Warriors so far.
Well, West was such a key cog in those incredible Warriors teams during the KD era. A great weapon off the bench for that group.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Curry passes to Moody. 1:57 left now here in the second. Here's Curry, and it's good off the back rim and in. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Morant outside. Wells in the corner. Outside, Bane. And the 3 ball is good. Bane's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Goes up with the stripe. Again, Golden State.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Outside, Bane. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Edey's checked in for Memphis. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Green taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. But Jemski's shot is good.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Jackson. Over Butler. Jackson misses. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And that one, good.
And Butler, a real pro, just at realizing when to pull up against the amazing concentration there on the wing.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the bank of David will be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Green, the screen. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Pajemski's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside, Bane. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bane's got his 3rd basket of the night. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 8 points for John Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Left side Curry. Lets it fly. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 15.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Morant looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Butler from the arc. Butler loves the three-point look.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Edey. Outside, Bain. Good on the three-point shot. Bain's got 12 points in the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Pajemski's shot is good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Edey. Now Bain. Launches a three. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Wells.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Morant against Curry. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 6 in the quarter. And here's Morant. 12 points for him. Wells in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pippen outside. Pass to Bain. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Bain's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Curry against Pippen. Curry kicks to Payton. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Outside, Bain. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Curry. to Kuminga. Good on the triple. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
A different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Here's Morant on target from 13 feet.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morant.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Morant against Curry. A kick out to Bane. Outside Jackson. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Second team foul. At the line for two, Stephen Curry.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Morant drives in. Draymond Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bane against Curry. It falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Payne for 3. Laces one from 3.
Timeout.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And the Lakers starting 5. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires from deep. And Edwards good for 3.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Pass to James. To the middle. From 20 feet. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Hachimura against Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Doncic against Conley. With the teardrop. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. That's good from Doncic. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Count that bucket. Edwards got 5.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. It doesn't bother him.
James passes to Finney Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For 3, Randall hits a three-pointer.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lead into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Drills it from deep.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Now Reeves. James outside. Reeves with a screen on Clark. And James puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Vanderbilt to pass to Finney Smith. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot that the team relies on Finney Smith to make. You get a look, you've got to be willing to knock it down.
To the wing, right side. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Reed sets a screen. For three, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Clark, and James launches it from deep. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Lakers on top, up by one. We'll get right back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the two.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Connect. Clock at 6. Puts up a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And there's the screen. Here's DiVincenzo, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Vincent, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. James is checked in for the Lakers. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Count that one. Edwards got 9.
But if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Reeves with a screen on Reed. Hachimura from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Reed sets a screen. Edwards for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Randall can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Doncic left side. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And it's all from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 4. Down low. Here's Randall. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by James. Randall with a steal. And it's Randall with the jam.
You see how effective Julius Randle can be on both ends when he's engaged. Nice sequence there.
Hachimura sets a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Minnesota with a rebound. Left side, Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall against Vanderbilt. Randall, good. Randall's got 9 points.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
James, and slam dunk by James.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Conley and Ann are the 1 of the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards has got 15 points.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. They get it back.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Doncic on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hachimura from long range. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Tries a 10-footer. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And the Lakers also making a change. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Outside, Alexander Walker nails it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:41 left in the third. Hayes with a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Outside Edwards. for three, Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hayes for three. Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Doncic. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
James deciding where to go with it. 2 on the clock. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been productive scoring the ball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Right side, Edwards. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Vincent passes to James. Back to Vincent. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 22 points.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
McDaniels against James. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Steps back. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
On the wing, Reeves. Back to Doncic. The three ball. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Left side Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Hayes with a screen on McDaniels. Here's James. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
The three, James. And no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7 from deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And nails the trade.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. And so it's the Lakers with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Thompson. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at point guard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Davis, the pass to Washington. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Podziemski. Nice shot by Thompson.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. This one for three. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Davis. Second chance effort. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Butler kicks to Green. And another three for Golden State.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Podziemski, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. Davis with it. From about 16. That doesn't go either for Davis.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie, and that one is good.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 5. True on the 14-footer. Butler's got 7. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Christie. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Davis against Butler. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Here's Butler. 3 seconds left, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jimmy Butler has been on display. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4. Pass to Irving, fires from deep, hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Here's Hield. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Christie the pass to Irving. Over Payton. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Irving against Curry. Pass to Christie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Hield.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
For Dallas, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Christie with the screen on Curry. Irving for 3. The rebound by Hield.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
You know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Now, here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. 3-pointer. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. Over Butler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Boy, that jump shot of Anthony Davis continues to evolve. Looking better and better every time I see it.
Outside Butler. Now Moody. On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Thompson. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side Williams. Thompson, high post. It's Davis on the wing, defended by Butler. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Healed from outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Green, the pass to Butler. Curry, wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Davis has got 9 points.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Green with a screen on Davis. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 9. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. Davis with a screen on Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shoots from the line. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Podziemski. Butler finds Curry. Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Butler. Back to Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Timeout. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Nobody near Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 17.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Outside, Payton. Butler from outside. Rebound by Marshall. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. It's taken away by Payton. Up top, Podziemski. And he banks in the layup. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Irving. And staying with the play, Irving. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Pass to Podziemski. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Irving. 20 seconds left to play in the third. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Butler. And another basket for Golden State.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And whoop. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Irving. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Christie is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Curry passes to Looney. Now Heel. Payton in the corner. There's the pick. Shoots over Lively. Payton's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 6. Christie the pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. Over Curry. And another basket for Dallas.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Pass to Pajemski. Butler from outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Counting, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Davis against Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. And chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Irving against Curry. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And that one's good, Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Pajemski. Moody with it. Now here's Butler. Here's the screen. The 3 ball. Another three for Golden State.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so here is Dallas. Stafford trying to break free. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Davis. Outside, Green. Hits it from three-point range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Thompson with the bucket.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Pass to Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Morant. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson. Conley against Morant. Wells, the pass to Bane. From deep, Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Morant. Here's Wells. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Conley. The rebound by Edey.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Wells. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Aldama outside. Pass to Morant. Clock at 4. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Conley passes to Randall. Wide open look. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Bane. Aldama outside. Clark outside. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Gobert with the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
And look at the stride Gobert possesses. Able to get in with just a few steps.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Edey. And here's Bane. Aldama, left side. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Conley. And yep, it's good. Morant's got 6.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Morant against Conley. Oh, Morant with the block. It'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's Miller, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Yet to see a basket. The score now all even. And here's Kennard. Clark with a screen on Edwards. To the paint. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Edwards looking for an opening. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Clark. He's got 7. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Now Edwards. He's got 9. Edwards, so good inside. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards from the arc. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Moran against Conley. Pass to Bane. From downtown, drops in the 3. Bane's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randle has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Morant looking around. Morant with the close range bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Edwards on the move. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 18.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Kicks it out to Bane. And there's a pick. Lets it fly. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Bane's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
For 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Bane for the lead. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Now here's Conley. Still no points. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Outside Bane. Jackson surveying the D. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. Randall can't hit.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Minnesota now. They trail by 1. Edwards with some muscle.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Here's Wells. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game now. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Up and over Conley. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Now here's Gobert. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Edey. 1:16 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Back to Bane. Jackson outside. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Edwards. 23 points in the game.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Moran against Conley. Moran fights through contact inside. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Memphis ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Drains the triple.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Pippen, pass to Clark. Bain with it. The shot. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in. The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's Clark. No good. Nice D from Reid.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Bain. Nails it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Bain, the pass to Wells. Outside Moran. Jackson with a screen on Conley. From deep, Moran. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, Moran showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards launches it. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket, give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Conley against Moran. Outside Bain takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards against Bain. Edwards, no good. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter here. 13 feet out, and Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout, Grizzlies. .52 seconds left in the fourth. Morant. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Mike Conley.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it. What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Payne. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. Fires the three and knocks down the three.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Payne. There's the three. Counted from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Outside Edwards. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how
two of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the three, the small forward. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Curry on the wing. Here's Pajemski, defended by George. Three-pointer, Butler. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And here is Williams. For three, Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. Shoots the three. Traps in the tray.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now, we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler, and the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 15. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Curry's got 5 now.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now Pajemski. Another three for Golden State.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Williams for three. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Pajemski. For three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Great look there, but off target.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
At the end of one, and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Kuminga out there with Peyton, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game, but let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court. I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry. And the shot is good.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
To the left wing. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. To the inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 11. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Left side, Williams. Pass to Wallace. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Now, here's Caruso. Still scoreless.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Pass to Green. Now Podziemski. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Now here's Kuminga. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Williams. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Butler feeling out a bit. Hartenstein against Green. Green with a screen on Holmgren. Butler loves the three-point look.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace. Basket counts. Wallace has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
25.
Kevin. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. So it's the Thunder now. after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. For three, Holmgren. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite. Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Moody with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Pass to Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Podziemski's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Moody. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Curry. Curry, top finish inside.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Moody. Another three for Golden State.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Warriors pick up 3. Green with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Frank. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Butler. He has 7. Two on the clock. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Peyton is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. So the wing on the left. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Curry passes to Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Curry passes to Butler. From downtown, another 3 for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. 2 points. That one goes. Curry's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Here's Podziemski. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stephen Curry another 3. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.